subscribe, comment, turn the post notification bell on. Anything else? Let's get right into it. But oh yeah, but on GTA, sorry about that, y'all. Niggas ain't talking about nothing on GTA, so I just got on 2K. Hopefully I'll win some games. Y'all see my nigga. I stop playing. I know some of y'all probably sleep, some of y'all probably woke. So, good morning. And good night, I can say. Sometime and whatever, what state y'all in, good evening.
Yo, what's up, man?
I ain't finna work on this
game last night.
Let me get one shot. Y'all see them deep shots.
Where do I start? Where do I get my rhythm? Where do I get my groove?
I always start off with a bounce. You just start with a bounce, and then you see.
I'm part of the baddest game, most successful game in the world. I went to Portugal this year, and the young tour guide goes, "It's Doris Burke from 2K." It wasn't Doris Burke, the announcer. It was Doris Burke from 2K.
Oh! Okay, all right, that's it. That's payback. That's we're good. We're good. The game can end. Oh!
Okay, when I count 3, I want y'all to smash the like button to start. 1, 2, 3. Subscribe to my channel right now on game. Let's get this shit cracking. I gotta go against the Walkie Bud. Y'all know how to do this. It's a hard game. I'm the Lakers, so.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Bucks in
I know
Milwaukee.
you got
well
Anthony
for
Davis.
Milwaukee. Playing above
Brandon.
500 in the last few weeks. Not
I should
bad.
say
They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win
James.
tonight. Looking back, Kenny, Shea refused to play his senior year of college. Now on a team that employs his former college coach, Ames. But it seems like they've put the past behind him.
Well, when you get to this level, you have to be a professional. You just can't just be wickily pickily.
Uh-huh. Why?
What?
Yeah, that's a word I got from you.
Well, I don't know how to spell
Wickily
that.
pickly.
What's that word you used to use?
I have no idea what wickily pickly is.
Anyway,
Give me the word, then.
Anyway, Shea and Ames are sharp
Pickly,
guys.
wickily?
No surprise they put this behind them. Can't get hung up on what happened. What's
You know what he's
wickily-
talking about?
No,
You have any
Hilly
clue?
dilly,
no.
Me
Dally
either.
dally,
nilly willy.
silly.
Well, you got to be professional. How's that?
Yeah, try that.
And how about the Bucks, who are showing calm as they come down the tunnel? A team looking for a big night on its home course. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake Michigan on a cloudless day.
Lost
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. This is kept now the rookie ranking. DA, take it away.
The Bucks took a massive leap in coach Mike Budenholzer's first season in Milwaukee. Budenholzer said he joined the organization at the perfect time. The new facilities, the energetic fans, the great roster, ownership, front office.
The feeling, no doubt, mutual. Thanks, DA. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dion Waiters is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Howard in at the 5
right
with
now,
all
yeah.
in the paint.
Let's go
And
hard.
for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Chris Middleton. And through the season, Brent, talk about the value of leadership and keeping everyone focused night in and night out.
A lot of that will come from your coaching staff and the messaging, but I will tell you what, Kevin, playing with a star player that goes out there and does it night after night, watching James Harden, watching Russell Westbrook, watching Steph Curry have the kind of unreal performances for the game 56, the game 68. You're just sitting there in amazement. You want to step up and say, you know what, I want to be there for you.
But to me, that may be the most important. Like every game they're there. Every single game.
They are there. They're excited to be there. They're excited for you to be playing, and they raise the level of your attentiveness to being competitive on a nightly basis. And truly, those guys become inspirational to you.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
George Hill's checked in for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pulls up on the wing. No good there. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
Rondo got loosened up.
Here's Connaughton. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Kuzma inside. Davis.
Let's
2
go.
free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, you can see that AD was trying to bait the defense into jumping first. He wisely gets the contact and marches himself straight to the foul line.
Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Davis. 2 shots. He doesn't get the second one.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
And Jay gets it to go. An assist by Caldwell Pope. And the Lakers lead by 1. Hill with it. Jay's there. And there it is for him.
And we don't talk about George Hill being a slick ball handler, but on that play shows you maybe some of the things he's worked on in the offseason.
Passes it to Morris. Taken away by Williams. Outside for Korver. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Yep, it counts. And now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
This is the confidence you love seeing. Sometimes Williams wastes no time in getting his shot off.
From downtown, Shea's shot is off. Milwaukee has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Hill, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
All of that earned right there. It's become Shea's mantra since he's gotten into the NBA.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks are just so strong in and around the paint.
Well, so good last year. The team was 3rd in points in the paint themselves and 1st in points in the paint allowed last year. That means they got in there and then they defended it well. Tough as nails defensively. Causes a lot of problem for teams who rely on chippies around the basket to get themselves on the offensive flow.
Got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Okay. I figured.
Pass to McGee. Stolen by Bledsoe.
Bruh.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Okay.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo is the reigning MVP. He's the 2nd Bucks player to win it since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And he's the 3rd youngest MVP in league history. Kevin, he's just scratching the surface of what he'll do in this league.
You said it, DA, and some good facts in your report, too. Thank you.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
It's good. James has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, there's just pinball action going on right now. Once LeBron gets in there, he's going to finish.
Bledsoe dishes to Lopez. McGee on the double team. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on JaVale McGee. The Bucks have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. The first one falls. And what a year last season for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He was terrific across, Greg, all stat categories.
And he was rightfully in the MVP conversation very early on. He's still very young, and I see multiple MVP seasons in his future.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. If you were choosing a center for the team that you ran, you've got these options: Joel Embiid, Big Cat, Jokic, and Denver. Who do you go?
There's so much variety in their games, Kevin. And I appreciate what Jokic does so much for that Denver Nuggets offense, initiating as a center from the top. But I'm going to have to go with Embiid and the way that he can dominate the game. There's still so much potential and growth for what it is that he can do. Down on the block, doing damage, taking away a lot of three-point shots. Not to disparage what it is that Karl Anthony Towns can do, but his size and dominance, I think there's an intimidation factor that Joel Embiid brings to the game that I would lean on over the other two.
And the shot goes down.
That's a big-time battle from AD on the glass. You see the athleticism to go back up with it.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Picked up by Davis. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his 4th rebound in this one.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
From the arc. Again, Sheamus.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
Shea passes to Waiters. Shea inside, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And some changes here. Here's Antetokounmpo. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Dallas. For 3, Middleton. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Middleton's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Middleton only takes a second to get that shot off. Such a good catch-and-shoot game.
Now there's Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. 8 seconds left in the 4th. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. From deep 3-point range, a shot, no good. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And so the Lakers take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
This last win makes 6 straight for the home team, and I'll tell you what, you've got to be impressed with what these guys are doing.
Oh, phenomenal stuff.
It really is hard to find fault when a team is producing like this, but I guarantee you that the coaching staff is looking at the film, finding still things they can improve on.
Oh, yeah, you got to keep grinding, baby.
Absolutely. That's really the only worry here, complacency. It's human nature to get satisfied after so much success and lose your edge a little. So the big challenge now is, how do you keep these guys motivated? Speaking of motivation, we've actually got some audio from inside the huddle that we want to play for you guys. It's some really great insight into the mind of a coach there. I think you're going to love it. But first, we're going to do some music. You're listening to Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex.
Get hip or get stuck.
Good game last night.
CJ, let's go, baby.
This is where things count, right here.
You've been teaming with Shinsuke Nakamura for over a year, but the two of you, without explanation, began to go your separate ways on TV after Shinsuke won that gauntlet match. Was the sudden split and singles pushes for the both of you?
What's the weather like outside? I feel like I've been stuck in here forever.
I can ungroup up and I can try them.
You welcome the Portland Trailblazers to Staples Center in downtown LA. LeBron James reuniting
Don't stop
with
grinding,
longtime
man.
friend
Winners
Carmelo
win.
Anthony.
You bet.
You welcome the Portland Trailblazers to Staples Center in downtown LA. LeBron James reuniting with longtime friend Carmelo Anthony. 36 top.
Hey, when's the last time you went to the zoo? Thinking of going this weekend.
What's up? What up? Subscribe to my channel again. Alright. But hey, if you want to play GTA or 2K, I don't really play 2K with it, nobody. But if you want to play GTA, just let me know. So yeah. Yeah, I got a PS4, just let me know.
Welcome back to 2K TV, Bill Simmons, the sports guy. Now, the sports guy is your nickname, but if you were a player, what would you have as your nickname?
Washed up.
Washed up,
Yeah.
that's it?
Yeah, I quit pickup like 5 years ago.
I'm gonna end it right now.
He's going to end it.
I'm going to end it.
I feel it. I feel it.
It's a nice problem to have.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Stars. And we got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned.
2K Sports pregame show.
And I'm gonna have to cut the live for a minute, so yeah.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports. Now we're gonna hey Dave.
Nuggets coach Mike Malone is the son of longtime NBA assistant coach Brendan Malone, who was on the staff with the late Chuck Daly in Detroit when the Pistons won back-to-back NBA titles. Malone's dad told him,
That's some pretty sound advice.
I appreciate that.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. Grant down low with Jokic. And it's Porter. And at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dion Waiters is out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's... And the Lakers with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Dwight Howard. And Chase subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And Denver with a change here, too. Craig's checked in. Players are sure racking up a lot of miles, Clark. A lot of games, a lot of flights, a lot of late nights, early mornings. But in some ways, it must be easier these days than it was, say, 20 years ago when you were playing.
It's easier now than it was when I played. I mean, we had commercial flights and 6 a.m. flights. These guys now actually have charter service. I often think that the guys before me had it much worse than I did. So it's all relative. But clearly, it's hard, it's demanding. But they also have the very best of care in getting to and from the cities across the league. You know, you look at Jamal Murray, and this guy just seems to be a natural scorer. Has no problem scoring the basketball from anywhere and all angles. Has tremendous confidence at the offensive end. And guys, I think he's just scratching the surface.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Green for Dion Waiters. And then for Denver, Plumlee comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Monte Morris subbed in for Gary Harris. And here are the Nuggets now, leading by 12. And with the way Murray scores, Clark, he's a great fit for the Nuggets.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin, because the team has plenty of playmakers and guys like Jokic, and that takes some of the playmaking pressure away from Murray. It allows Murray to simply just focus on what he does best, which is put the ball in the basket.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
And here's Denver. They're on a 20-7 run. Murray surveying the D. Morris against LeBron. Morris. Green with the rebound. You know, Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
In Los Angeles, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. And Denver with a change here, too. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic.
You know, you look at Monte Morris, this former Iowa State Cyclone, really an ideal option as a backup point guard because he's efficient and gets a lot done in limited playing time.
The Lakers making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Lakers passing it around. 9 feet out. And again, the Lakers no good.
Fuck, bro?
The Nuggets leading by 13. Morris outside. To the inside. The shot's good from Plumlee. And Morris, Clark, a 2nd-round pick in 2017. He came alive in his sophomore season.
I love the fact that he got his chance and he made the most of it, Kevin. He showed great poise and awareness, excellent in terms of his shot selection, and was highly productive as a scorer and playmaker off the bench.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Shea. Substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. James checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Jay's subbed in for Alex Caruso. So on the floor for Denver, Grant down low with Jokic. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Porter at the 3 spot.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender.
Sorry about that, y'all. But I'm back.
Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Davis inside, working on Grant, and
Dude,
Grant sends it back.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and it's Denver scoring again. The Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. 2 points. That one goes.
Shea with laser focus on that jump shot. Hand right in his face, and he still knocked it down.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And the dunk by Grant.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
From deep. Shea, no good.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Well, Clark, one thing you have to respect about Jamal Murray is how intense of a competitor he is.
And you can't substitute competitive spirit, Kevin. It's a great attribute to have, and you see that in how he's improved his game year to year. I mean, he loves being in the spotlight, going up against the game's big-name guards, and he doesn't shy away at all. That's a credit to him.
Pass to Howard, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard, as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
And he knocks down the first one. And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injuries.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and rebounding really hard to replace on a team by just one player.
Offensive rebound, a second chance effort.
Making an impact with his defense. I know how important that is to Shea in every game he plays. He wants to get it done at both ends.
I just see something, y'all. For the white, it come back.
Here's Murray.
Well, not really his best quarter. as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
And that one's good by Davis.
Boy, it feels like we're tallying every assist, every point, all part of LeBron's expansive legacy.
Inside, here's Murray. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 5 points so far.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Murray, the pass to Harris. He kicks it to Grant. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Three-pointer. Murray, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now the pass to Jokic. 14 feet away. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mark, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin. I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit.
Substitution. 1 second left. That one misses. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 19. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third.
Where's your head, man? Check up.
We'll get him in the second half.
Yeah, Keep your head up, Rook.
Yeah.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a...
We lost.
So we see Denver get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Effort all the way around.
That'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
AD in the house.
Love me some brow, Hank.
Thanks again for joining us, Anthony. Always.
Oh, alright. Got off of it.
So, Levi?
Jay, just the man I wanted to see. Got something for you.
Oh, cool. Thanks, bro.
it definitely came with some challenges. Thank goodness for 2K.
That's right. In fact, it's been an honor for us to share our time and our episodes with you, the fans, the community. And the big news is NBA 2K TV is returning for Season 7.
Yes, we're coming your way on September 4th. All new episodes of NBA 2K TV and NBA 2K21, where everything is game. We're going to have interviews, community, game tips.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
If you're a basketball fan, you've come to the right place. Tonight, we got the Los Angeles Clippers against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, more than solid play for them of late. 7 wins in their last 10 outings, making their mark and playing well. So right around the halfway mark, we're starting to see MVP candidates emerge. Shaq, you won that honor back in 2000, putting up tremendous numbers.
Yeah, I had a career high in averages, points, and assists, and that was the year of my first championship, Bernie. Shaq, do you think you should have won more than one MVP? I sure do. I got robbed twice. I think overall in your career you should have had 4, but in 2000, when I was working as a student analyst watching you, man, that was a great Laker team. I appreciate you very much.
Pleasure to know you. Honor to be sitting here next to you. Isn't this guy the greatest?
Man, it's Shaq Mendes.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on... And how about DA, it's all yours.
Well, it took 5 long months, but Anthony Davis is...
And DA, that's the standard for the Lakers organization. Thanks for that report. And the Clippers starting 5. We've got Green, Lou Williams out there with Paul George. Then it's Montrezl Harrell, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Christmas Day matches up as the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, it is. And when you play on Christmas Day, it's special because you're one of several teams that get a chance to play, and the rest of the entire league and the country and the world is watching you. All eyes are on the NBA on Christmas Day. It is very, very special.
Here's Jackson, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Shea.
And this is something Reggie has added to his game. Patient with the up fake, defender bites.
And as long as Reggie Jackson is healthy, he's going to give you some punch as a lead guard. Solid scoring option and a guy who's also unselfish in terms of getting his teammates involved.
And for the last half decade, Reggie Jackson has been good for about 15 points a game.
And that is about the consistency you can expect from Jackson. He's always been a talent. The key for him is just staying on the floor.
Shea, right side.
Tremendous defense. Reggie has the quickness to stay on the ball and the long reach to affect the shot. Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Shea outside. Leonard with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break.
Hell no, bro.